what is the secret to great positioning as a winger? You will have to start very wide when your attack is starting from the back. Because you starting wide when your attack is starting from the back will make the opposition lose composure in the central areas. Unintentionally or intentionally, the opposition's center mids or their attacking mids will actually start to spread and leave gaps for your team's center mids to receive the ball. Even if they are told by their coaches that they shouldn't be leaving their central areas, unintentionally they will do this, which will create space centrally for your team to progress the game from the central channels. First option is to always find those gaps in the central channels. If there is no space, then the attack goes to the wide side of the field. And this is what the opposition does when they are defending. They close the central channels and they force you out wide, because this is a lot less dangerous for the defending team. You starting wide when the attack is starting from the back doesn't only create the space in the central channels, but it also gives you a lot better vision for you to see the entire field. Because if you notice, when you are playing winger, if you come central to receive the ball, there will always be either midfielder or a defender right behind you, will not allow you to turn or look back. That's their goal when they're defending. If you are going wide, you will be able to use your body to see the entire field when you are receiving the ball, or before you even receive the ball, to actually lift your head up to look for your teammates. As a winger, you need to be as wise as possible. When I say wise, I mean the wise that so you see everything that's happening on the field to create yourself that space that you need to show your skills. And the next thing that you need to keep in your mind, your overlapping fullback. If you have been playing with your fullback for a long time, you know when your fullback is gonna be overlapping you, and you need to create that space for the overlapping fullback so they can receive the ball in the wide side of the field. Your awareness incredibly important when it comes to this. And I'm gonna tell you very effective way to create this space for your overlapping fullback. So if the attack is starting from the opposite side and your fullback is overlapping, if you go central right away, you won't be bringing any players with you. You won't be bringing any opposition with you to create that space. What your goal should be is that go in between their center mid, their winger, as well as their fullback. Go in between those three and then make your central run. What this will do is actually create confusion in the opposition. They won't know who needs to be marking you when you are making the run to create the space. Sometimes maybe two of them will be chasing you, or sometimes none of them will be chasing you. So if two of them are chasing you, then you created a space for your fullback. If nobody is chasing you when you're making your central run, that means you created a space for yourself to receive the ball centrally. This is why the positional knowledge is super important, as well as the body position, to actually observe the game and know what's going on the field. Conserving energy when you're playing football is the most important thing in my opinion. As a winger, when it comes to conserving your energy, you conserve most of the energy when your team is actually attacking. If you think about it, let's say if the attack is starting from your side, most likely that is the time that you will be conserving energy, because technically or ideally the ball needs to switch the side to be more unpredictable for the opposition. If you just go in where the ball already started, then it's very predictable for the opposition. So you know if the ball starts from your side, 80% of the time the ball will be going and attack will be progressing from the opposite side. And that's exactly when you will be staying wide and conserving your energy. Because most likely you will not be conserving your energy when your team is defending. You're going to be running up and down the field, chasing after their winger or fullback. The goal here is to use as less energy as possible. Your focus should be how can you save as much energy when your team is defending. And this is very important, because if the opposition is starting the attack from their back, if you get caught behind their fullback or behind their winger, then you're gonna be running and sprinting to chase after these players, which uses the most energy. Your goal should be always to have them in front of you rather than you looking their back. Because if you get caught off position when defending, you're gonna be using tons of energy and you're gonna be wasting lots of energy where you could use this when attacking actually. So that's why I really recommend you not complaining about referees' decisions or your teammates' mistake or your own mistake, because this stuff is gonna make you lose focus. You're gonna be left behind when the opposition quickly starting their attack, and now you're gonna have to sprint back and you use so much energy. So always focus and always keep your defensive goals in mind as a winger. I hope this video was helpful. Please drop a like, subscribe to my channel with the notifications on. You can also become a member to my channel where I have a specific Discord group. You get automatic invitation to my Discord group where we can chat one-on-one, and actually I can help you out to improve your game. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time.